Brooke Dodson, hi. Travis Reed.
Hi.
So I hear you were at my talk on Monday, and I wanted to give you a little interview with you about some interesting points that I made. I think one of the biggest ones that touched a lot of people was the fact that one must undergo pain to grow as a person. Could you talk about that a little bit?
I think pain is a way of growth. As a kid, I went through, my parents, they got divorced, and I had to somewhat learn to deal with that pain by going to counseling and through others, but that didn't satisfy my heartache.
Right.
And I also, I kept trying to figure it out, and I never could figure out why I had so much pain. And then as I got older throughout high school, I had a best friend pass away, and more pain kept adding up until it just kept adding up and up and up. And I still could not figure out how to deal with the pain. And then I finally left home and I came to King, and that was somewhat pain, but a relief because it was a new adventure. And my freshman year was kind of difficult because I had a lot of pain in my freshman year. I got 2 concussions, and I was having a lot of anxiety with my sport, so that caused a lot of pain. But I learned at the end of my freshman year that pain is truly the way to grow. If someone doesn't go through pain, you're not going to learn to be a better person. And I think today the pain that I've been through has made me who I am.
I see. Have you found any clarity from pain with religion?
With the religion, it made me, I think everyone struggles a little bit with their faith, and I've always been raised in a Christian home. I went to a Christian private school in middle school, which I'm thankful for because I got a true background of Christ in my middle school years. But as I went to a public school in high school, I was thrown into the real world, and a lot of things happen in public schools rather than private schools in a private Christian school than it would in general. And so I went through a lot of changes, and I experienced a lot of things that I didn't think I was ever going to experience, but it made me who I was, and I would not take any of it back.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, have you read any books that have correlated the same ideas that you have been talking about?
This summer, I actually read a few books over relationships because that's a big thing to me. Is that I haven't found my person, and I'm okay with that because I'm on a path to achieve my goals, and who's to say if someone comes along, but I wanted to figure out the reason why people don't stick together like my mom and dad did. So I'm really curious to figure out what do I need to do to make that make a true relationship stay together, because that's a struggle nowadays. Half of our country is divorced, and that I don't want that to be an option, and I think that's one of my goals in life.
I'm gonna correlate the next question to Augustine's Confessions, a very popular novel that I read in my days. Augustine went through a lot of pain in his life, and could you correlate to that how he has grown as a person towards the end of the book?
I think he went through a lot, just as all of us, we've been through a lot, but I think he grew a lot through all of that pain. It was step by step. He took each day and everything, and even if he did wrong, he learned from it. And I think that's a key to life, is you live and you learn. You mess up one day, but you don't do it the next, and you learn from it. I really think that's what St. Augustine was trying to let us see as a person and what you should do in life.
I understand. So did you like reading the Confessions?
I did. It was interesting.
All right, well, it was great meeting with you.
It was nice meeting you as well.
Brooke, have a wonderful